Let's bring in California Congresswoman and House Financial Services Committee member Young Kim. Congresswoman, great to have you here. Thank you for being in studio with us here in LA. Let me ask you this. We don't know the details of any deal for this test vote, but it appears, according to the reporting of our own Chad Pergram, nothing formal on Obamacare. That would appear to indicate that Democrats are caving, and you would say about time, presumably.
It's about time that the Senate Democrats get out of the way and help us reopen the government by voting on that clean continuing resolution. People are hurting. We just saw the air traffic controllers are calling in sick because they have to stay home and take care of their families because they are going without pay. Delays on the flights are going to cause, if this goes down further, Americans will not be able to see their loved ones by Thanksgiving. So we have to reopen the government at whatever it takes place. So if there is a test vote, which you and I haven't seen the details, but I really hope that we can get some resolution to this. We are ready to get back to work. Whatever the Democrats are asking, extension of the Affordable Care Act's premium tax credit, we cannot negotiate or have a conversation unless we're back to doing business. So I'm ready to get to work. There are a lot of other things that is hurting my constituents, especially in the state of California. And you know, I sent a letter to Governor Newsom to look into how it is affecting, especially the SNAP program. We call it here CalFresh, food stamps. 42 million people are affected, and about 5 million Californians are facing food insecurity. That includes 300,000 people, my neighbors and my constituents in Orange County. That includes 94,000 seniors, 91,000 children, and just as many veterans. And now we're talking about American citizens. And we saw the GAO report recently that says over $10.5 billion are dispersed in food stamps to people that are non-citizens and undocumented people.
It's tough for so many people, obviously, regardless of their personal politics. It's really tough right now. But we had your House colleague, Democratic Congresswoman Laura Friedman, on in the last hour. She said she cannot support any kind of deal which does not deal formally with the ACA subsidies. What would you say to Congresswoman Friedman right now?
Well, Congressman Friedman, you know I'm on record for helping to extend the Affordable Care Act's premium tax credit for another year. That's going to give us time to negotiate the long-term solution. We got to fix what is not working with the Affordable Care Act, but we cannot even have that conversation, come into the table together and have an adult-like conversation to fix for the long term unless we reopen the government. We already did our job in the House. The Senate voted down 14 times, while the Senate Republicans voted 14 times to keep the government open. So tell your senators to add to the yes vote so we can open the government. Let's have that conversation.
And you, Congresswoman, are among those who I believe have not been taking your own paycheck.
Yes. Why should members of Congress get their pay while the federal government workers, especially the air traffic controllers, our troops, they are going without pay? There is uncertainty of whether the next paycheck will come. So let me tell you, I brought this. My check for the month of October, and it will probably continue. It says zero. I'm getting zero payment. I'm also co-sponsoring a bill to keep Congress accountable and reduce their paycheck if there is no budget. So, members of Congress, do your job and don't expect any pay.
I think that is a message that millions of Americans would like to send very strongly to Congress right now. Do your job. Congresswoman Young Kim, thank you so much for being here. It's a real pleasure to talk to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.